see. I hope it worked. If it worked, that'll be dope.
Yeah, it's working.
On Instagram?
Hmm.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's working.
Oh,
For
snap.
one viewer.
Okay. Dang. Go live on like four, five different platforms. That easy. That's lit. That's lit. Hurry up and get this early morning live out the way, cause yeah, I'm gonna have to take off in a little bit. I don't know when they gonna hit me, but I know it's gonna be soon. But I wish I was here for Charles' experience on
Yeah,
today.
Yeah, it's
mine's
come back in.
tweaking.
Yeah, like he gonna come back in a little bit and be like, boy, what's up, Green Flowers? Yeah, Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
Hold on, let's take that.
Grand Rock or King.
Yeah, Grand Rising to all. Let's see, what will we tackle today? I know, yeah, we gonna go with this one. We gonna go with this one. I know, tomorrow, yeah. Oh shoot, I might just got some up in there in the. Oh no. Yeah, I said, dang, that's crazy though, cause it was like what, like three, four people diving in yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Cryo Con, uh,
Cat,
yeah, oh yeah, Cat,
Master.
Master Creator, and Charles. I thought Cryo, but that's cool though. Cryo got the, cause I think everybody be talking about taking these huge doses, and then when you get to that point to where you realize like you don't have to take a large dose for anything to happen. It's like you start working off them small, them light doses, it be kicking in heavy. It be kicking in
Mm-hmm.
heavy sometimes. I've been watching these low budget free YouTube movies. They not really even low budget, but they just mainstream movies in the theaters or nothing. But they good for real. Like what? Like what movie you talking about? He said the YouTube movies. I'll be always I still be off the movie box, bro. YouTube be having a lot of good free movies like homemade movies type shit. Oh yeah, yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. I'll be seeing them. I haven't watched one yet though. I'm trying to hurry up and roll. I should have rolled before I started, but I'm so used to not.
Slacking on you.
Huh?
Slacking on your macking.
Nah, I'm just not. Cause when I gotta work, I'm like used to. I don't be smoking throughout the day till I get off. So it's like I got used to not even smoking early and shit.
Mhm.
I got so used to not smoking early. But what's dope is just man downloading all my damn videos, bro. That shit took so long. But some of the videos I'm gonna start just kind of putting back up little by little because some of the videos are so dope, like so dope. And it's crazy. Yeah, it don't matter how far back I go. I was like, So many people that are here that was there. It's like, damn, like we've been doing this shit for 5 years now.
Mm.
For 5 years strong. And it's wild because I said as I go through them, I'm gonna chop out like some of the trip stories because it's like people that just came from all over the place, Australia and Switzerland,
Mm.
Ireland, just
The
sharing that,
mountains.
yeah, just sharing their experience. It's like so many people. You know, I'm telling you, it's like over 5,000 trip stories. It's like 5,000 trip stories off of every psychedelic you could think of. That's the dope part. I said it's weird. Oh, weed movies mostly. Oh yeah, them be the best ones. The weed movies, but I think it's dope that this is a spot to where people can come and share their spiritual experiences. Cause a lot of like when I talk to like a lot of people that's older than me, I ain't young, but I talk to a lot of people that's older than me, and they tell me stories of their spiritual experiences. They always say this. Do you know you the first person I told this to? I ain't never told nobody this before. Because I think when people have those spiritual experiences, they feel like it's something else, or like they a lot of people hold on to it.
Mhm.
They don't want to seem like they crazy or something. Like I don't want to say I just tell
Right.
every yeah I don't want to just tell everybody I came out my body and this happened because they gonna be looking at me like come on now.
This is wrong with you.
Yeah,
Get
like
off
hey.
that crack.
Hey, it's crazy because even like I was talking to my mom the other day and she was telling me like when she was pregnant with one of us, I forgot which one she said, but she said they gave her some type of medicine and she said it was like a LSD trip. She was explaining it to me and I was like, yeah, that is like like a LSD trip, but how do you know about a LSD trip? Cause you don't never talk about that stuff. She said, I ain't never told nobody this story ever. Like what? Like we be need to know these spiritual journey stories. I don't know if they spiritual, which I think everything is spiritual, but I be thinking like us sharing all of it. It gives us a clearer view. Like this, it's not just happening to you; it's happening to me too. It's happening to this person because everybody have these spiritual experiences but they don't know how to put them into play. They just think it's just like like it's fake or something.
It was a dream. It was a
Yeah, it was a
daydream.
dream. It was a daydream, or they be feeling
It was
kind of spooked. Has any, let's see, we movies mostly. Has anyone ever smoked some bud and it make your heart hurt and breathing be shallow? It's hard to explain, but it only lasts
yep.
like the first 10 minutes when it happens. You be getting that, Kristen?
Yeah. I be thinking they laced my shit with fentanyl or something.
Yeah, yeah, that's that high, that extra normal high paranoia.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like now though, like I remember I used to get spooked like when I used to be paranoid off the off smoking. Like cuz well, after I stopped smoking so much and I like, smoke like 1 2 blunts a day, like I'll get that high. That's where I get that high paranoia, like
Mhm.
what Ice Cube say on Friday. I can hear my heartbeat. He said, it's supposed to do that. It's supposed to. You're supposed to feel that. Nah, you ain't the only one. Yeah, because it lasts that first 10 minutes because until your high kind of mellow out. It kind of mellow out. I get that, like, I get dummy paranoia, man. I be thinking they coming. I don't know who coming, but I be like, yeah, they on the way. They coming this time. I know they is. I be
And
looking out
nobody
the window and shit.
come.
Yeah. They get paranoid about everything. Let me make sure my money's still in my pocket because somebody gonna take it out. It's like why it's on me. It's like you get paranoid about every little thing. But I kind of let it happen now, and I just laugh at it. I just kind of laugh at it. You feel me? Because it'd be funny. Because your mind. That's why I always like say the mind. Or I always be like it's you. Because you'll run so many things through your mind that it'll have your head turning circles. Your body won't be able to keep up with that shit. It will not be able to keep up with the mind going through all these weird ass stages of so-called understanding or just being. When they was tripping yesterday, that's what me and UL was telling them. Like, like at times you gotta what do you call it? You gotta learn how to lay back and let the experience happen. But because your mind will try to have you doing all kind of stuff. It'll have you doing this, how you doing that, thinking of that. When you see this, it'll try to explain it and put it into an understanding for you. But then the thing is already explaining and doing it. But once you let that little thing back there that's been telling you everything take over, it be just kind of doing it wrong. So it's like sometimes you got to find ways to shut yourself up, to shut off that thinking thing. And I think I think that's why the mushrooms, when I had my first journeys, they took where I couldn't hear my thoughts. It was like, because if you're not able to hear your thoughts, then your mind won't be rambling on you and living out these weird ass existences while you living in this world. Like you create so many worlds as you go. Like you create alternate realities as you go. And it's not even like Khan was saying, like that's why I was like kind of I felt like it was kind of dope that he got to that point to where he could see that it's not hard to see what it is. It's just we make it more complicated than what it is. We make everything more complicated than what it is. Cause we try to break it down, and you feel me. And that tree grow all them branches, and now it become all these other things that that it might not even be, but this is your mind doing this. This is your mind creating all this shit, making this happen, making that happen, thinking this, thinking that. Oh, is that thing ugly? Is it gonna grab me? Is it gonna? As soon as your mind jump to these conclusions, that reality plays out. So when your mind go, oh man, this thing is ugly, it's gonna do something to me. Your mind to think of all the different ways that it's gonna do it, and it'll play them out on the trip, like in your face, because this is your mind. Your mind is doing all this, bro. It's like weird. It's weird, but once you start understanding it and seeing it, you just kind of just let it happen. It don't like put that fear in you or anything, or you don't try to explain what you really see. And what's up with it, Velvet Wind? What this body? I thought she was right here. Yeah, make sure y'all check out Velvet Wind channel. Yeah, she over there popping. She really grand rising. Yeah, infinite blessings, huh? Did they let you monetize yet, Velvet Wind? You should have been monetized. Oh man, gone somewhere. Thought you was your mama gone. Huh? Ask mama. Man, close my door. Oh, you welcome. You welcome. Thank you. Thank you. She reached out to me out over there all the time. I say, yeah, your thing is growing. It's yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Keep it going. Keep that shit growing, going and growing, going and growing, because that's what it's doing. Dang. I need a faster microphone clip when I be choking. Because I know that should be loud on that side. Because it be loud in my chest. But yeah. Yeah, I see. Because I think I seen a Kristen Rock video you did. I mean, a Krishan Rock video you did. That shit had like 1 million views. I said, that's what I'm talking about. You feel me? Yeah, I said, that's, huh?
Who posted that? You posted one?
Nah, Velvet Wind. Velvet
Oh,
my aunt. But Velvet, yeah, she been posting on like all that different stuff. Like she be talking about all of it. But yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, the mind. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's why I be so fascinated on the mind.
I need you to get that. I need you to get that last bottle of bleach from under.
Oh yeah, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, real fast. Quick intermission.
Please and thank you.
Thank you and please. Okay, bam.
Oh, is you on
Yeah. Damn, I forgot totally what I was about to say. So let me we'll spark up this blunt and it'll help me. Let me spark back up and maybe it'll help me figure it out. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was talking about the mind. Once again, talk about that shaman knowledge I call. Or it's the hood shaman, huh? The hood shaman. Hey, I said I didn't want to. I don't want to be no. I like. I remember it was a time like I wanted to go that route of like becoming a shaman, but I said it ain't nothing you got to do. You already be that. But I didn't. I didn't want to like take on like certain names of things. You feel me? Because I didn't want to become that thing, and now I gotta act like a shaman. Like I can't be who I am. I gotta be this other thing. I said, nah, I don't want to even go that route. I kind of like just being me. I ain't enthused with trying to be anything outside of that. Because once you start playing certain roles, man, you gotta stay in that role. And if you come out of it, people gonna be looking at you weird. Like I thought you was a. It's like, nah, I'm just a nigga from the hood that took psychedelics. You feel me? And just learned a lot of shit. And it's wild because diving in on the psychedelics, you learn a lot, but then you're direct your learning experience to the psychedelics, but it also be a lot of things that we be talking about and like a lot of things people be telling me that lead me to like people that had this understanding, like Ram Doss and Terrence McKenna and all these different people that had the same understanding we had. And it's wild because I be still feeling like we all got it. We all got it. We just position these people to be leaders in this thing that we doing because the way they speak about it, the way they break it down. Every time I light this up, try to pass it to her, she be gone. But I think everybody got it. I don't think anybody doesn't have it. Like even the people that don't do psychedelics, because this is all it, bro. It's all like the same thing. We just view it in different ways. You feel me? And we call it different things. We call it different names. Like you'll like that person to call, like even God. We see that with God. They use different names for God. So the different names just bring on a different understanding, but it still be the same thing. Every time I open the door, you was gone.
Walk around doing a CT.
I know. But yeah. But which I don't get, because we'll fight each other over that name or over that thing. Like as people, we'll fight each other instead of understanding. It's like, man, you just from that side, I'm from this side. But each one of these guys, so you can call it whatever name you want to call it, it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. It don't matter what form it come in. It come in the form as a donkey. It come in the form as this microphone. It come in the form as me. It come in the form as you. It takes every form. This one thing. It takes every form and plays every position. Like all like it'll play every wide receiver, you feel me, running back, he the quarterback. It play all positions. But we separate it and go, oh yeah, no, this one is different from that one. But it's like that energy that they give into that God is the same energy they give into that one. It's like that shit is no different. That's why I said on that last video, look, everybody is hot dogs. I was tripping hard. Everybody is hot dogs. I got 2 or 3 hot links in the pot. And
Yeah, all belief is the same.
yeah, all belief is the same. But
Yeah.
I,
A
what
new coat.
a new coat, a new coat. They saying it in a different language. You feel me? They putting different words on it, and then they try to when they try to attack the words. That's what be killed. That's what started killing me. Like because I went into that mode. It's like that's the thing that I like about psychedelics. You see all the modes that you go through in your understanding, and that one understanding that the words is corrupt.
Yeah. Through the paranoia layers. Yes.
Yeah, all the paranoia layers. The words is corrupt. Don't say good morning. Say grand rising.
No, don't do this. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. Do this. And it all the reason it all makes sense because it's all the same shit. You feel me? So it's like a lot of it you can turn into whatever you want. It's like we the ones who shaping the shit because the way we think, so we can shape reality in the ways that we want. And I don't now, I'm at that point to where I feel like you just believe that it's you doing all these things, but it's not you. Look, if it's
you're the veil.
yeah. If it's not the microorganisms or this body doing it, it's the ideas doing it. It's the ideas leading you to certain understandings, to certain feelings, or being a certain way. It's the ideas, and we get to living in the ideas. We live in all the ideas. Don't matter what it is. I always go to Christianity because that's one of the biggest ones. But I'm just saying, you start to live inside that idea to where you turn away from life. I think that's what we want to do. We want to turn away from life because we think it's something terrible.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's through the notions that you bring up. Like, there's certain like past situations that were terrible for the body and the form, and you're now projecting those into all the different idea potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, I predict that this next thing is going to be the one that's going to wipe us all out. It's going to be
yeah.
whatever's on the other side of the horizon, behind the tree,
Everybody gonna be woke by 2024. Watch what I tell you. At least half the planet is gonna be woke.
I heard that one a couple of times.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now yeah.
the dream.
AI. Now they creating the reality of AI before it even get here. You gotta predict the future, but one of them gonna happen. And then when it do, everybody gonna be like, "I told you he was right. I told you he knew what he was talking about." You dropping the, I said that too. I told you AI was gonna do this, this, and this. Now look at it. It's like, dang. Like, and what's weird is everything is so close that it ain't even got to be doing that. But if we see any one fractal in there of it doing that, we make it all into that. What's up with it, Charles?
What's good, family?
Yeah, how you
Coming
doing?
off of that journey, you know.
Yeah, I was.
Come to tell us about that.
Yeah.
Nah, just shoot, man. Just getting up today, a little dehydrated. Gotta stay hydrated during the journey. I forgot that one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta stay drinking.
But I got a cold combination with the pearly gates and the golden halos. They sound like they go together too.
Yeah.
Man, whoo!
I kept on going.
Yeah, that
I
was
hope
one.
he take the keys to Toth House. Yeah, I choose keys to Toth House. I choose keys to Toth House. Answer question 2. I'm just saying. But the golden halos and the
Pearly gates.
the
Pearly gates.
Okay, yeah.
Pearly gate. Yeah, that was like some heaven on earth shit, man. It was really, really, really good.
Yeah, so
You feel-
Yeah. Go ahead.
felt like the first ones were kicking in too. They just kind of waited for you.
Yeah, see, that was the thing about it. I had eaten the meal earlier, so I didn't know quite what I would feel. But the pearly gates, it was like a creeper. First, the Melmac strain of that one kind of kicked in, so it was like the body load. So I'm like, all right, I got the body load. It's no visuals, it's nothing, it's no real kind of insight, nothing like that. So I'm like, all right. So then I took the three. How much did I take of that one? That was 375 of the pearly gates, and then I took like 3 grams of the golden halos like an hour and a half later. And man, when them boys kicked, and it's like they both kick kind of together, or one jump started the other one. I don't know, but yeah, once they kicked, it was on.
it was on. I told you, switch. Look, switch brands. Yeah, that's. Remember, I
Yup,
was like,
yeah.
yeah, switch brands, because I did that. I only took 2 grams of those Asian ones, and they was not doing anything. And it would have to be like an hour later. I went in there and I took the old schools, and it kicked in so fast. I said, hold on, hold on.
Mhm.
I always try to go with the ones I know more than anything anyway. Especially if I've grown them, I have them around. I'll put anybody else's stuff to the side and just stay with the ones that I know. Because I know they're gonna do the thing. I'm not just gonna be sitting there waiting.
He said, I know they're gonna do the do. Yes, sir. They did the do. Yeah.
Yeah,
go
but
ahead. Gave you
go
the
ahead,
flow.
go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna ask though, like, did they have you somewhere that was very interesting?
Shoot, here was interesting. Like stuff was like it was more of like a here, but a different state of consciousness. Like, and that's happened with other mushrooms, but this was just more prevalent. Like it was like a higher conscious mind state, but just being here on this level with it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's like I'm not out there. I'm here and I'm real present, but I'm elevated.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Really analyzing everything, just kind of giving everything that full look into.
Yeah, and the other thing, it was like I was almost like punch drunk, like not stumbling over, but kind of clumsy, and like my motions felt like clumsy with it, like like I could have felt low key, and then I just like whoa, like shit, I felt like punch drunk damn near.
Kind of like everything felt new.
Yeah.
No, like literally body wise. Like if I had drink too much, that's what the body was kind of going through. Like damn near lightweight, stumbling a little bit. Like I felt real clumsy, you know. Um,
Yeah, that might have been the
shit,
body load from the Melmax.
it could be. Yeah, could be. Yeah, could be on that one. Um, yeah, yeah, very nice, very cool. And I think when I tapped into with y'all, it was like, on the, I don't know if it was finishing the tail end. So it was, I always like it just becomes real philosophical at that stage. So, you had these, just these great kind of more understandings of life and everything else.
Yeah, correlation analogies and stuff like that. It's like just flowing into your ins.
Right.
Did you get like real introspective at the end, or what was there? Kind of like in your head, just
Yeah.
kind of talking. Or
Yeah. Shit, I was still talking. I had to look up and everybody was gone. But I was
What?
still sitting there going in that motherfucker. I was like, oh shit. Sorry, I guess
oh
maybe
yeah,
I'll tap out. But
Oh damn! Everybody was going off Discord.
after
yeah.
the fight,
Well, I mean, it was
everybody.
some people. Yeah, everybody was muted. They're probably knocked out already.
Yeah,
But the main people listening to that bounce. Yeah.
yeah. What time was that?
Oh shit. That was maybe like one something.
Oh yeah, I was out.
Yeah, and I know the other time
I was
zones
out.
with them over there is 2, 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, I was out.
4.
I'm like, you didn't get no strong killer visuals.
Was there visuals? No, no. But everything here had like I mean, imagine one of them. Oh, I'm sure you've seen it. You can probably y'all relate to this. Imagine one of your programs. You got a video and you got a filter that you can put on it, where it makes everything almost look like shiny, like a diamond, like the glare reflecting off the stuff almost looks like
Yeah,
everything has a diamond on it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Every
that's
light.
what the visuals was like. Everything here was like popping.
Yeah, every light. It looked like it's a diamond shining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
hmm
like the
Like,
gloss filter.
but the
So
people
that was
that
more so the visuals.
like, yeah. Because even my girl, she was a whole diamond one time. I was like, what the fuck? But like it didn't lose no shape. Her body didn't lose no shape. It was still the same shape, but it was a diamond. And I was like, what
Mhm.
the fuck is going on? It's like, yeah, you're a bad influence on my life.
Oh man.
But no, yeah, I
I
understand.
didn't even I didn't even get a chance to double back on Dimitri. That was the game plan kind of initially going in, like, all right, later on, boom. But so much stuff kind of happened, I didn't get a chance to double back to him.
Yeah, was the stars and everything out at the time, or was it cloudy?
No, it was clear, but wasn't no stars.
Yeah,
That's weird, ain't it? It was clear,
yeah.
but there were no stars.
Dang.
Yeah, wasn't too much going on up top.
Yeah, that's wild. You probably wasn't even tripping off of it. It was like you was tripping, but you wasn't tripping off the stars.
Right,
And I never
right.
could like them the way the lights shine. They shine so much differently, man.
Yeah, the way that we're looking at light right now is just like a version of how we could always see it.
Yeah. I don't know what version this is, but this ain't the real version. I'm still telling you. Hey, Charles, have you ever been to this one place? It looked like everything kind of looks like the tail of a rattlesnake.
Like it's up and shaking.
Yeah, it remind you of corn on the cob. I want to say corn on the cob, but it's close to that, but it's not. It's closer to the rattlesnake tail. No, it's not shaking. It's everything got that form.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
where it
I
looked
never
like
seen that before, but that sounds.
like everything like is what it is, but it's like corn on the cob with all different
Mhm.
types of shapes and shit. And it's like, what the fuck, bro? I don't know. I don't know what to call that place. UL said UL. He the one that UL been there because he was telling me that's what you was telling me. UL is like
Yeah,
the
you're just
rattlesnake tail.
Yeah, you're just like a bump on the side of this huge serpent type thing.
Yeah,
And the reason that you can realize that you exist is when it like is scratching itself against itself.
yeah. And it's like, yeah, it's like boom, like that's it. Other than that, you just being whatever that thing is. You just that little part of it though.
Yeah.
And it's
I
weird to
think
say, what's up,
way that it's
Christos?
kind of represented that to me though. Like everybody's like a scale on the huge back of this huge serpent, like
Yeah.
dragon looking, like Chinese type dragon. And it's just like swirling around. And not everybody's happy about it. So, but some of them are. Some of them are thrilled that they're on the back of this thing. But some people are pissed off and they're trying to get off.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
They're just
though.
a part of it. They can't really separate themselves from it because they're just a part of this huge thing. That's
Yeah.
But
Hey,
it's-
what's up, guys?
What's up with it, Chris?
Hey, how you doing?
I had to hop in real quick because right as I tuned in a couple minutes ago, True brought up the rattlesnake, and actually one of my last DMT trips I have this little Buddha head statue thing which I'll show here on camera. Oh shit. Yeah, so this right
Okay.
here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
like-
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
What
walked
the-
down my stairs when I was tripping on the come up of the DMT, and I looked at this, and it started like moving and vibrating as if these things were moving horizontally and like kind of vibrating, like gyrating around. Like
But
it was crazy.
that's
his
what
whole
they-
head like just started vibrating.
Christos. It looked
Yeah.
like that, but that's what they do, and they kind of go to the left or to the right, and it just be constantly flowing. Those little things be constantly flowing, and it's like what the.
Yeah.
But you just be like a little piece in there somewhere that's smaller on them, and oh my god, bro! And I
You
was,
just watch the coils. Yeah.
I didn't even
Slither.
think about that. That's it right there, UL.
Good stuff, guys. That was awesome. You know, when you brought that up, I had to mention it because I saw that type of like vibrating, spiraling, like as if it was getting activated like a technology once I looked at it on the DMT, the way it just started. Like it made sense too. I was like, oh man, no wonder like those Buddha heads have what look like the little beads all over.
I think those temples and those statues and stuff were designed to kind of activate in those. Like if you're like in one of them Hindu temples or something like that, and you're just on an experience, that whole place is gonna come alive.
Yeah, because the person that put that shit together, and the ones that built it, they built it putting that energy in there.
Yeah, those intentions.
Yeah, all those intentions. So all that energy just kind of it sits in there, and you can feel it. And it's like that's why we make them over and over and over again. We make them bigger. We make them more interesting. We like over and over again. Some
More
trippy
intricate,
stuff.
more design.
Yeah, it was dang man. It was something Khan was saying from his journey out that I forgot.
You ain't been in today?
Nah, not yet. Not yet. But no, Charles, that's what I want to ask you too. What time did you go to sleep?
Man, it was like 3:30. Like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I wanted to go to sleep, but damn, it was like that shit was, still going lightweight. So
Yeah.
Just kind of tossed and turned on the couch, especially during that last hour, and then finally, threw something, went to bed.
Yeah, you be going, man, okay, look, can you just stop for a minute so I can doze off and be like, nope, sure can't.
Just give me 15 minutes and I'll be back.
Man, Okay.
And it'd be little small mental stuff too, and it'd be like, man, it'd be enough to keep you awake, and yeah.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I get it. Cause
It
I
is.
always, every time, like if I go like anywhere between 6 and 10, oh yeah, I'm being up until like 5 in the morning, maybe 6. I'm gonna be up till the sun come
X.
up. That's when I'm gonna be able to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every time.
Hmm.
You get any dreams from the still being kind of on that level?
Nah, when I was out, I was out.
Like,
Oh dang. They said when I was out, I was out.
I was out.
I'll be dreaming like a motherfucker still every time. Like, have your dreams kind of got more potent, Charles, or are they like you don't dream that often?
No, yeah, I've been smoking on the regular kind of, so I ain't been, yeah. If I have been dreaming, I don't remember 'em.
Yeah, watch when you unlock that shit. When you unlock it fully, it don't matter if you smoke weed. That shit ain't gonna mean shit.
yeah,
It's
that's
not
the
gonna.
cycle.
Yeah, it's not gonna be cause you smoke weed. Hold on. Well, all right, we gonna give you this dream right here. I think it's
You
just
want to be fully asleep yet, and you be starting to dream.
yeah. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that every time. When I get tired, I call it daydreaming cuz I can see the dream before it's about to happen.
Mm.
And when I smoke weed, I get visuals. If I smoke weed or I drink or I do any mind altering whatever, I get visuals. It's like every time now. That shit just has not went away. Oh,
Yeah, I feel that I've at times where I've been more consistent with my use, it definitely seems to have activated the chakras in general, but like specifically the third eye. And
yeah.
I could agree that yeah, even weed,
Yeah,
even in
even
small
weed.
amounts, it gets you in
Yeah.
a meditative state easier, and also visions come easier.
Yeah, and even this another thing that trips me out that activated. Just hearing something like spiritual. It can be like 5 words. It'll
Yeah,
activate.
they'll like kind of put you in like a hyperlight state.
Yeah.
It's like a yeah,
Yeah, because and that's why I be feeling like a lot of stuff that we be seeing, it be life. It be still life. But you seeing it in a different perspective or a different light. Because
yeah,
if you think about like even the gods, like the gods are existing, which being part of this reality, but looking at life through what we would call the God's eyes would be different. Looking
yeah.
at it
You
through
go,
the eyes of the gesture would be different. Each one holds a different perspective on how it's looking at everything.
yeah.
But
It's
they
like
all,
anybody.
yeah, yeah, but they all living together as one. This one perspective is looking at every perspective at one time. Like that. Like that. Like that. So when you take psychedelics, you be able to tap into all of them. Like sometimes you don't know which ones. You might get the scary ones. Scary ones is cool. I don't be scared no more. Don't nothing do. Do you get scared anymore, Charles, at any time?
Nah. I mean, the only thing that kind of brought back a little, I don't know where that shit came from, man. That shit old school like a motherfucker. But Dimitri, diving in on Dimitri sometimes, for some reason the old jitters might come back.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, man, why am I even like out of like, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, we didn't already, but hey, fact it is what it is.
Yeah. Khan said, man, y'all know what y'all talking about. He said he laid back and closed his eyes and the visuals came in, UL. Was you hear when he said that?
Yeah, yeah. He was also talking about how it then states too, when you're kind of crossing over that valley, You have to stop doing the thing where you're projecting your perception onto things.
Yeah.
To try to make it into what you think it is instead of letting it be what it is.
Instead of just letting it go.
It's a lion. It's gonna come over the hill and get me. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I saw a mane. Oh, okay.
What is that? An octopus? And then it say, okay, you think I'm an octopus? I'm gonna look like an octopus.
Yeah.
It's like
Put these things on me, and then I'll take that form because that's all it's ever done. Just take the form of like whatever you cloak it in.
Yeah, whatever you cloak it in. But that's why I think the mind is that black ooze, man. That the ooze, the primordial ooze.
Yeah.
You guys ever play Tekken? That fighting game?
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because there's a character named Moksha, and basically every fighting game has a type of character like this for the most part, where they basically use every other move set of every character in the game. Either involves like Shang Tsung or whatever in Mortal Kombat. You steal the soul of the other character and then you become their character type thing. It's kind of like that. So the Moksha character, he looks like that wooden training dummy.
Dude. Yeah, the wooden training dummy.
That's what it makes me think of, like that base template that can take on any type of, it's like a shapeshifter. Yeah, it's like that base avatar template that can take on the form of any of the other characters. Yeah, that's what it made me think of what you were saying there.
Yeah,
hey, every time
is also like a release when you release yourself from, like incarnation. I think in Hinduism.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but basically, like when you release yourself in the experience, you let yourself go from that thing that's always. Yeah.
It's weird, right? Because if you really think about it, that's what we do right there anyway. We see the forms and then we like the forms and we take on the forms that are already here. It's like, oh yeah, I like that one right there. And then you begin to try to take that one on. You begin to speak like it and move like it.
But even if it's not just like that, though, you'll start to see it more. Even or you get you a vehicle, or you get you something that you like. All your perception will start to find it anywhere.
Yeah.
There goes my car. There goes that. There goes my jacket. There goes my shoes.
Yep. Huh. When you go buy them new shoes, you think ain't nobody got it. You go to the club to be like 3 people in there with a bowl. You be like, how the hell?
Yeah.
Like, hey, how you get my jacket? I got that jacket from here. Yeah. Especially, I see that all the time with cars, though. Because whatever car you drive, you can drive somebody else's car. And you can see it and be like, oh, I ain't never seen one of these. It's kind of clean. And then you drive it, and then you see them every couple minutes. You're like, oh, there go one. There go one. It's because you blocked it out of your perception because you hadn't really experienced it. So even when you seen it, you didn't even pay no mind to it. You didn't label it.
Yeah, you never tuned on it.
Yeah, so it's like you didn't label it. So that shit didn't exist. As soon as you start messing with it, yeah, that rabbit hole. That rabbit hole.
All the rabbit hole too, like from how beautiful it is to all the problems that it can give you.
Yeah, that's what I used to do when I look for a car. Like if I like, oh, this car look clean, it's kind of cheap. I go see all the problems people be having with that shit.
Yeah, the whole rabbit hole.
Hey, I want to see the good and the bad about it. But that's why we create these rabbit holes.
That's what the architect was telling Neo, though, and like, yeah, as the mind, we've tried making it just blissful, and as the mind, we didn't really like that. So we went back in and we readjusted. It took us 7 chakra times, but we're on that.
Yeah, and that's I'll be feeling like that too. Like we didn't live every every which way without even knowing. And like right here, we right here at that point of this way right here, but we, which is still living the same way that we did back then, but it's like we don't see it. It's like we changing the outside reality to make it look different, to make the same thing look. I don't know how to
That's the
explain
same.
that,
You
bro.
the hot dog thing. You gotta
Yeah.
dress the hot dog. You gotta, yeah.
You gotta put mustard on it and ketchup and everything. And it's weird because every person that comes into life look at life differently than the last. So it'd be new to them. Every time you come back, it'd
Yeah.
be new.
Yeah.
Which would make
Energy
sense.
comes back in and dresses itself all anew. Like, ooh, look,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
all
wear that
new.
this time. But I
All
still
new.
like those red old boots that I used to wear, so I'm gonna put those back on. But you know,
Yeah. And it's weird, like, because when you start saying, it's like, it don't just dress the person or the thing, it dress the mind also.
yeah,
It dresses that inner part. You feel me? Because when it gets seen, so people can judge it on, good character.
yeah.
It's just
I know.
weird. Life is weird. It's a wicked understanding. But hey,
It also
Charles.
does,
Oh no, go ahead, you.
I was gonna say it also does that thing where it doesn't want to let itself know. Sometimes it's like it'll keep up the front on so many different like layers to kind of keep that like, oh no, this is just me doing this. Oh, I'm just going to work.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Nah, yeah, it'll keep that shit up. Try to keep the persona on. I said, damn, until you actually become the thing that you fucking fucking tying into. You turn into the job.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you don't have to go to work today. I think your business is closed today. Like, no, I got to go to work. Hold on.
Man. Yeah, my girl Pops did that a few times on Sunday and Saturday and stopped by and said, yeah, I went to work. I started working and everything. They said, you off today.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember you ever been like, it get you into it like when you were a kid and you be standing at the bus stop and then you be like, hold on, it's Saturday.
Or you wake up and just start getting dressed for school. I did the kids like that before. Just, hey, you gotta go to school, get up and get dressed. Then they be
That
like,
doesn't work.
you gonna take me? Like, it ain't no school today. What you doing?
It'll get you into the whole play.
Oh, you didn't play no sounds or nothing last night, Charles?
Yeah, I had some of my joints, you know. So yeah, I was playing a little something here and there, getting down, of course. Of course, I got my little library I go to.
I think Colin said he was getting into that 70s stuff.
Yeah.
Said he was just realizing there was some good stuff out there.
Yep. It was like, listening to Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
It's like, boy, you was raised on, you probably made on Marvin Gaye. Raised
I
on.
think the concepts that he realized, like how many people were designed off a certain song.
Yeah, off of just.
Right, gotta be deep.
Now they getting made off that new song, Pound Town.
I thought you was gonna say what it is. Ho, what's up?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, a lot of babies made off of that. Now they get made off of Pound Town. Like halfway, we put that shit on repeat.
Yeah, because that's how it is. You got, because before it was like you put the record on and then it get to the point where it's skipping at the end. It be just doing the bumping sounds for you.
Man. But the crazy thing about it though, it when you listen to them songs, it kind of take you back in that time. So it made me. I had to call my mama and be like, "Mama, tell me some songs you used to listen to." And she gave me her favorite list, and I went and listened to them, and I could see them dancing in the '60s and '70s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it has all that energy on it.
Yeah,
The
you
way
can see
that they
it.
move and everything.
Yeah, you can see it. And like when I was listening to Bootsy Collins off the 4ACO, though, man, it put me there. Like I was literally there in the party watching them on stage, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? Look down,
Yeah,
I
I
had
don't
on
really
some
get
bell
them.
bottoms.
I get like a world that is kind of like generated in the music. It's like it has its own structure and everything, and it's like that's why that music was what they were doing in the first place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. And
Like
it
it
be
tied.
moving with it. It be moving
Yeah,
exactly with the music, but you can't. I can't explain what it be, but it be like all kind of little fracks, just a whole world, like you said, basically.
and then the other part is too is like these songs too were designed many times like so that they could be used at that time that you were doing whatever you were doing, so it could kind of like fill in like a certain point. It's like, yeah, okay, this is why he made this song, and you are reason in the whole of him making this song. So listen right now.
Yeah, like the song was specifically made for you.
Yeah,
Like, like the
listen
song.
right now because this is why he's singing this whole song. He's like, we made the whole stage, we made the whole this whole situation line up just so you could hear this song right now.
Yeah, right
Uh,
now.
yeah,
Cause I used to only listen to like slow music and and different just drums, Tibetan singing bowls and stuff like that. And then once I started listening to that gangster shit, I was like, oh my god. I was like,
yeah, yeah,
Should
yeah.
I
It's
be
not
back, fam?
one genre.
all
Yeah,
right,
it's not one.
Charles.
My God.
Yeah, it's never been one genre of music. It's like all of it.
Yeah, yeah, all of it. But it's like once I started listening to that, it was just like, dang man, these is just people just like kind of telling a story and telling their story or the story of someone else or just but it's the story of a
Yeah.
person and they ain't lying. They're not lying. Like it was almost like it was I hate to even say this, it was like it was God being everything. He was like, I love you and shit, but I'll shoot your ass too if you fuck with me.
Yeah, yeah, that's why. Remember, I tell you, yeah, the love of this thing isn't. It's it's the not just the rainbow and the dewdrops, but it's the whole lightning and the storm as well. It's like it's got
Yeah,
the hurricane winds and all that stuff. But yeah, yeah, it makes flowers. Yeah, it makes
yeah, it
flowers.
makes flowers, but it do all that other stuff too. Well, but
Blowing trees over too.
how? It's like the same way you love them flowers. The same way somebody loves snakes and loves something that you might look at as being bad or evil.
Yeah,
It's like no different. And they shit guns. You got people that love
yeah,
guns. Like we know
yeah,
what guns do to people, but it's like
yeah,
I love it.
yeah,
It don't matter. I love it. I don't do that. I just be shooting like trees and
it's
stuff
just
with
yeah, just the whole mechanism of the thing. Yeah,
it. Yeah. Like, and that's for every single thing in the reality somebody got
yeah,
a love for. That
mhm,
same love that you got for what you got love for. But it's like they just love cows. They want to save them all.
yeah. It was like it's all yeah. It's like it didn't. It's that like it's unconditional love too. It's kind of like that thing like where oh yeah, if one of the kids is gonna like that thing, then I ain't gonna get rid of it just because you decide you don't like it. He
Yeah,
still like
yeah, yeah. I said that. Yeah, because people will go to the lengths of riding in the boat all day trying to save all the whales.
it.
Like I gotta save the whales. I gotta save the owls. I gotta save the
Yeah,
eagles. They gonna go, but then they'll turn around and go, 99.9% of everything is extinct. So
It depends on what time you're in. It might be more than 99.
yeah, it might be not. Yeah, it might be more than that. Shit. Yeah, that's what when the dodo birds. You feel me? Like everybody went in on the dodo birds, not just us. The animals was eating them too because they was stupid. It was easy to catch.
That was their design purpose.
Yeah, to get dodo bird probably tastes like chicken, huh?
Probably even better than chicken. That's probably why he was so well eaten.
Had more meat in there.
The thing is, if we would have gotten to cultivating by that time, we'd be probably still cultivating dodo bird. We don't even eat chicken.
Yeah.
You eat chicken? You're like, what?
Like what? Like I ain't never ate a chicken before.
You
But
gotta get some of this dodo.
You better get some dodo. You tripping? Yeah, I mean turkey. And that's probably what they would have did for the Thanksgiving dinner. It'd be a dodo bird.
With the dumb look on it every year. Oh man.
Oh, that's fucking crazy, bro. The dodo bird. But no,
But
that's
see, here's the thing too. We still don't know what crazy stuff is gonna come up in the future. Completely like be the next dodo or like person or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, we be trying to predict it though. We try to predict everything.
But I think that's what a lot of belief systems are about too. It's like they can throw down a good amount of prediction correlations, then they'll kind of get a whole lot of enchantment happening. Everybody will go, yeah, that must be the way it is because it's predicting and correlating. All the prophecies is coming true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The prophecies. We just put a different name on it. We
Yeah.
put a different understanding on it. You feel me? But it's that same thing. He prophesied this. He said it was gonna happen. He right.
Yeah. And that's why they love science right now, because science is doing good prophecies.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, Jesus then came so many times.
Oh yeah.
He
Even
came-
before they were calling him Jesus.
Yeah, even before then.
They like that. Yeah. They like that scenario. It's the ant that walks off the trail and finds the cake.
Yeah.
They've been on that same path for so long, and then one ant walks off the trail and finds some cake, and they're like, "What? He found cake? Oh man, he must be the new way."
And then the lines start going that way.
Yeah.
But it's still some of them still be going straight though. They create a path to that cake too.
Yeah.
That's fucking wow.
And the cake only lasts for that age
Yeah.
until it's a new cake to be found.
Ain't no new cake out there. It's all the same cake. It's all the same cake. I hate to say
Can't have your cake and eat it too.
it.
Cake keep falling from the same tree.
Like, oh yeah, Charles had just came, Allie.
Oh damn, missed it. How is he?
Oh, he good. He good.
It's Khan who's gonna have to take his time. I tell you, that's why people they'll have an experience and then they'll like not be in the chat for a little bit. It's because everybody in here is fake, just like the rest of the reality. You gotta figure out where the reality actually is.
You're fucking fake.
It's not fake like that. Like you, it's just like here when you're sitting there and you're like, okay, they're about to do this, and they're gonna do this, and this is gonna happen, and you're like, why do I know this is gonna happen? Oh crap!
How do I I know.
They're
How
messing
did I know?
They're doing it on purpose.
A lot of people have left the channel because of that. Because they'll be at home doing something, and then we'll be talking, and they'll be like, "Wait, how y'all know what I'm doing? How
Yeah,
y'all-"
like why y'all? What? How do you
Why
know
you-
the name of my animal?
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, how you even? No, y'all watching me. I'm out of here.
Yeah, this is some shit. I ain't on no TV show. This ain't happening right now.
Cryo.
No, come on.
Like, man, hurry up and scat.
You know, way 90% of what y'all are saying is correlating with what I'm doing right now.
Oh, that reminds me of that boyfriend I had. Every time he cheated, I had a dream, and I would tell him. He'd be like, "You're a witch." I'm like, what? You're not a witch. You're a hoe.
Cryo.
Where we at right now? I should be.
Oh, dang. Oh, my God.
Come back.
Cryo.
Mhm.
I'm still asleep.
Mute your mic, Cryo.
Oh, I was snoring loud. Damn. Okay.
Yes. Not real loud, but loud enough to where I hear you. I was gonna have to mute you. He said, "All right, I'm just all you gotta do is mute your mic. You know you're going back to sleep. Hit the
He's
mute.
like, no, I'm up. I'm up.
No, I'm woke. I'm woke. I'm woke. I'm telling you. Like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Cheers, ninjas.
Yeah, I'm trying to I'm about to have to roll again. No, I'm about to have to roll again. And another one.
You're trying to stitch reality back together.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You never put it back together right.
It wasn't right to begin with.
Huh.
There is no right. There's just the stitch.
What am I trying to put it back to what right? Left, right? Which
Like, cause I know a lot of experiences. I came back and I didn't know what this shit was. This shit was like alien planet. I'm like looking at everybody, looking at everything, going, "Oh, so what the fuck is this place?"
like who switched it up?
What? Is that how y'all do it?
Yeah,
For
like,
real?
wait, what is- okay, wait, that's a cup. That's deodorant. That's lotion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but here's the weird thing too, because you're like, it all comes back to you, kind of like deja vu, and then stuff that shouldn't be coming back to you starts coming back to you like
Yeah.
deja vu. And then you're like, oh, okay. Oh no, hold on, did this happen before too?
Yeah. They got a name for that.
Is it not just space that has happened? Is it time that's happened too? Hold on, let me look.
Let
Let
me
me
look
sit
and
back
make
now.
sure.
It's different deja vus. There's ones where it should be recognizable, some it shouldn't. It wouldn't be recognizable.
These things are
And then
synchronized.
it's a feeling as well. Then they have the one where it's hearing.
Yeah, but these things are synchronizing not just in the time that they're happening, but like throughout all time.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
all been lining up,
It's your senses, because
but always doing the same thing, but making it look different.
deja vu means already seen. So there's already heard, already tasted, already experienced. There's different dejas. Or vuvus. I don't know.
I know a couple of dejas. One of them is my cousin.
Deja.
Deja. Was you?
That's my brother's name too.
There you go.
Deja.
Oh, yeah. You be getting those. You start getting that deja vu. That I get that every day now. That shit is normal.
The day god.
I don't think it's real.
Isn't there in the Proud Family? Dejanay or something like that.
Dejanay. I got a niece named Dejanay.
She be dodging.
Yeah, but after that mushroom experience, do your back still hurt? Feel any pain in your back?
Feel it. It's there, but I can definitely breathe better today. Definitely breathe and move better. But it's there.
Do the mushrooms be giving you that body massage?
Yeah, well, they know to do more than just like body massage. They can teach you how to use your body in different ways.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you've never really
Don't need
tapped
the
into
body
trying to
massage.
figure out how.
I get it.
What do you think, Kat?
It teaches you how to avoid the body massage. It's like, move this way. You won't have pain, so you won't need to do this.
Yeah, you can get the They have this thing too where they, like all that you would think like, oh no, mushrooms only do this or do that. No. You can get you out there doing martial arts. You know, martial arts and everything.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
Yeah, Lindy was always trying to tap into the martial arts side of it.
Yeah, to how you doing these different movements and stuff.
Yeah, yoga and all different types of crap. Even like when you're in the woods, for some reason like a lot of your instinct levels kick on, and you can track things and move extremely quick through the woods. You can get close to animals that you wouldn't normally get able to get close to. Like move up on a deer.
Oh yeah. I seen one where this dude did that.
A white moment.
I seen this dude did that. No, it was some cows. He was hella close to him.
Yeah. A lot of your fears. You know that instinctual pop fear that you have, like a spider jumps on you or something, and you have this thing to instinctually pop it off of you.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. That.
Yeah. A lot of that kind of gets weird, like because you'll have stuff crawl on you and you won't even care, but you'll be completely aware of it.
It don't even bother you. You just be like,
different survival.
Like, hey little buddy, what do you want?
Yeah. That's the thing too. You'll be talking to things that
like it can hear you and shit.
Yeah, but then you're avoiding the big stuff, and then the little tiny thing that jumps on you, like a tick, the deer tick. Now you got Lyme's disease.
No, you'll be talking to the deer tick. The deer tick will be like, "Yeah, man, just take me to over there to the deers and stuff."
You stupid. It's like, give me a ride.
Yeah, just give me a ride over there. You know, that's where the deer's at. Because I ain't really trying to eat no human blood. Y'all nasty.
Who knows what y'all be eating? Plus, I don't feel like tripping right now.
That's why I said I'm going to take a huge dose of mushrooms and let the mosquitoes bite me. See if they can build a world in the backyard and shit. Come back and just be a whole little planet world and shit.
It already is. Every anthill, a whole different colony. It's their whole world.
Yeah. Man, what's up with these? Man, I keep on asking this because these motherfuckers is tripping. These mosquitoes.
You got any water laying around, or your neighbors might have like a bucket of water out there?
Yeah, standing water, they breed their eggs in still water, stagnant water, for like gutters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Rain falls and it gathers. It's gonna.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't checking all my neighbors' yards.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Be like, hey, what's happening?
Pour that water out. Pour that water out. Can you pour that water out? You know what they
No,
gonna say?
no,
I
you
didn't
just
even
got
know this was here.
well good. So at this point, you just take your hose and
I hate ticks, dude.
do it too.
Man, I remember when I was younger, this one place we went to, they was infested with ticks. But them
Oh yeah.
motherfuckers was walking like ants.
Look,
on the
I've seen
line.
places where. Have you ever seen the ticks cluster on somebody?
Nah.
Like the people will be asleep,
Yeah.
they'll wake up and they'll have tick clusters all over them. Look,
Yeah.
complete
Big
clusters.
barnacles.
Yeah. They be trying to scrape them off with knives and shit.
Oh no, man. It said a tick cluster.
Yeah.
Yeah. It look like barnacles.
Oh
Should
no.
just like
It's cluster all around your right nipple.
grapes.
Well, the funny thing is that might be where they go because they're usually trying to find warmer, like secluded spots, like between your legs, like in your shoe or
Your veins where your bloods are pumping.
under your armpit.
Oh
Yeah.
no, bro. He said, "I know
Yeah,
they
they
some
snuggle.
type of purpose. I know they serve some type of purpose, but they are doing. What's up, 718?
They are snuggling parasites. Anything
They're
that
like some
snuggles.
kind of transporter. Like same thing with like mosquitoes. Like the whole blood. I'm gonna take some of your blood and then I'm gonna give a little of your blood to this dude over here as I mix it in with these new. Yeah, they're like some kind of old inoculation system.
No, you're not listening. Don't blame the mosquitoes. It's the cuddling. It's the cuddling that causes the exchange. Okay.
You
And it's
sure
not
that's not bad bugs? Bed bugs be coming back.
Cuddling exchange. Where else?
I'm like,
Okay.
He said it sound like bed bugs. He said Green Flower said it sounds like bed bugs. I never see clusters of ticks.
No, this is not in the. Yeah, this is usually when you're not sleeping in the bed. This is outside. Yeah, don't go. Yeah,
They'll like.
but
their eyes closed over. You know their ears inside. If you look inside the ears, there'll be lesions.
Yeah, everywhere on the pets, that's where they be. They can get on humans too.
Yeah. In the orphanage, like third world.
just Google it. Google a tick cluster on a person.
Or are you talking about a flea?
You'll see them.
A flea or a tick?
Fleas are like these things are getting esoteric too, man. I'm looking at this one and they got patterns.
Getting esoteric? Listen, that's the world that rules this world. If you didn't
look,
know,
a circle inside of another circle inside of another circle.
When they make that exchange,
The inner circle turned itself red, the line around it turned itself yellow, and the last circle turned itself gray.
Dang.
Yeah. Yes, Lyme disease is the target. You are the target.
Man.
No, Lyme disease is just a whatchamacallit mutation.
Why do you think Target has the logo with the dog and the target?
Oh damn. Man, see, now I get to talking about that. I'll be feeling like something crawling on me. All the wind got to do is blow one hair.
Yeah, now you got to do a body check. Yeah. Your body's like, hold on, for the real? That stuff really out there still? Oh, crap. Body check. Yeah, look, that's like the skin cells on your ass cheeks looking through your eyes going, oh, hell no. Hold on, let me look. Where? What moved? Did something move? What moved?
Yes, you moved.
Yeah.
Your perspective moved.
It's weird because it's all you, but it's all separated.
That's why you don't like the tick so much, because they're going to try to take a piece of what you conceive as you.
Oh, yeah. It's the drink your blood.
It's the cuddling. It's not the ticks. Y'all not listening.
It's the cuddling.
Because when you cuddle elsewhere, things get taken away or exchanged. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit happens.
It's the cuddling.
Like, damn. Like you like, man, you bit me. I was only trying to cuddle.
Yeah, exactly. Man, how did I end up in these handcuffs cuddling? You didn't cuddle back.
What?
Different exchanges, okay?
I gotta look up something. I'm not. Do they harass reptiles as much as they do mammals?
Reptiles are
I
warm-blooded
think
or
so.
cold-blooded? Why would
There's some
how
kind
do
of
they get?
parasites that be on them lizards. I forgot which ones.
Yeah,
It's some type of tick or something.
Yeah.
Be on the monitor lizards.
Mm. Hey, what's up,
they have.
Jews and Gentiles?
What it do,
Yeah, you
just time. What's
Oh
up,
boy,
ego? Wow,
hello you
man.
boy. How you doing, boy? I think boy is the word, the term.
Yeah.
A non-Jew.
Somebody done
What you just
conjured up
called me?
Khan.
We all Jew down here. We all Jew down here. That's the clown.
Man.
The Judo. Judo. You know?
You do nothing but voodoo.
You do.
I had a dream of somebody was giving me some LSD or something. I think it was.
Did it kick in?
Sorry, what?
You gotta take the LSD.
Yeah, when they gave it to you and you took it, did it kick in though?
Hold on a second. Somebody's calling me.
Oh damn. Cause what's up with it, Blue Flame?
Howdy.
Howdy doody. What it is, man?
What up, mi familia? Listen, Rick, Grand Rising.
Like damn.
Was that a hiccup?
Grand Ripening. Gesundheit.
Oh no, you gotta go.
Hope you had your hand in the air when you said Gesundheit. Hey.
On Wednesday, my whole body's in the air. But yeah, I have my head rubbing my stomach if that means anything. Good morning.
Stomach Hitler would be proud.
Oh no. Hold on, let me undo that. Uh-oh, nothing can be undone. Gotta accept it.
No,
Hello?
to undo it, you just gotta do the Pillsbury boy laugh.
Do it, 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 do it. Rick Simpson, do it.
Oh, that's what's in there. You about to be off the Rick Simpson.
Fractomatic. Yeah. I'm trying to
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby, man. Come on, myself, Mr. Miyagi.
Man, that's a lot.
Keep going, Rick. Got to get that good morning dose. It's my off day. Hello, Rick.
He's taking some for him and a dose for myself.
Yeah, that part.
Sending it.
I'm sending that
It's a
effect
double
over.
shot.
Take it, part of the effect and quantum send some to Ali Fragged. But this is hard shit. I'm like, I got arthritis or some shit in my finger. Like, can we not? Like, Rick, can you come out and play?
Dude.
You scared of your home?
When I took the mushroom, I did not feel my back. I felt like, you know those skeletons when you just hold it like that and shake them?
Yeah.
Can I do that right now? But let me not push it. But yeah.
Okay, that's why I enjoy I enjoy mushrooms a little bit before working out when I go to the gym and stuff. Puts me in a whole different body state where I feel like I can do things that I know I can do, but I wasn't really thinking about it. But my body relaxed enough to just go for it.
That's what I was saying that one day when Put was on here. I like that it takes the waiver off. It takes that shake off for me. Like any old injuries and nervous system shit, it just makes that like layer of rigidity, so I can, like you said, activate the muscles deep. Like, bro, you can go forever off of shrooms. You can just push-ups forever, never stop.
Yeah, Wild Man Ninja always dive in before.
Yeah, he's like, here's an edible, here's a shroom, and here's an esoteric, and he's like pre-workout.
He
I already
gave me the
screwed you,
regiment.
bro.
Yeah,
Way
pre.
back when.
Yeah, back a while ago, I was doing the
This summer.
Amanitas too.
Mm-hmm.
Amanitas are with the psilocybin is real good for workouts and for anything really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Mushrooms
been wanting to order an abstract of that since you all mentioned it before, like a couple years ago. So
Yeah, really
you
good.
can get it from Walmart. Is it still there?
Yeah, Walmart actually many times surprise you when you're looking for certain things.
I get it from the Termite Empire.
Walmart got
I never liked-
termites.
No?
You got
Hello?
termites?
You got dragonflies too? Hey, Stu?
Yeah, they got dragonflies.
Yeah. That
You
was
got
on my
Got
winter.
the golden
Might need to go to
dragonfly.
Walmart and get you some
I
tea.
got any 5-MeO bromo dragonfly.
Yeah.
Repeat that bitch, Crystal.
Yeah,
I was like, I
gotta
ain't have time to come on here yesterday, cuz, to show you how gangster I was. But I got time today. But I came on to say a little fractally hello for I got 30 minutes. I'll be back on again.
You got work again today?
No, I'm off today.
He said it was Friday yesterday.
I know, but Friday keeps coming back to back, so you never know with these Venus stars, but
Yeah.
you're right.
I think it was Friday. Like
Very observant.
last week, I missed the whole Sunday. Today is Sunday though. I remember.
Is it though?
I don't care really.
We curate the days as we need them. Whatever color it feels like, you just call it a day. It's like, let's call it a night. I'm like, I called it a night. Wrong thing is, the night
Check the
started
label
calling me
on the
man.
sky. It'll tell you what day it is.
Just write your name on the sky with an airplane that flies by. Chemtrails. This is taking too long.
They were doing something to redesign the way that the planes deal with chemtrails.
What, their aperture tuning spectrum?
Some kind of decrystallization
Little Rick.
technology.
They got
Supposedly
that.
it ends up making them waste fuel or something.
Is that a Freudian slip? I heard you cough.
Huh.
No, that was a good
Yeah.
Mary.
Just an ashwagandhian slip from the Tales from the Crypt.
That was a rhetorical question.
I know. I like to answer rhetoricals. To oracles, though.
Be a rhetoric now.
If you want to see my slip cat, all you gotta do is ask.
Whoa, what now? Excuse me? What? Show and tell? What? What's happening? I just want you to know what makes you think
A
that
slip
I
is like
see.
that thing that like they wear underneath the dress. Ain't that what it is?
Listen. Been there, done that. All right. I've seen it. You gotta do all that. It's all right. The mushrooms showed me.
The mushrooms are showing all that these days. Man,
Hey, what are these
He's always
kids getting
doing stuff
shown
like
and
that.
showing?
You know telepathy. Less lag.
I can show you how to grow, but I'm a mushroom grower,
Yeah.
not a shower.
You're a shower grower. Yep. Preach it, Theo. Preach that theology. Don't blame me. Blame the mushrooms. Like I said, I don't want to see. They just be showing up.
The
Hey.
psychedelics changed me. Not the same. They're drugs.
Look at this.
I didn't do it.
Do I have?
It wasn't me.
I know a damn show wasn't me. Some drink.
It was probably you, whoever you are. If you're listening, if you identify as this, you. Was it you?
Yeah, it had to be them.
Because
True.
this, now you're a that.
A little bit of that, a little bit of this,
A little bit of
This
that
was
frack in my
always
life.
weird.
a little bit of that.
A little bit of frick A little bit of
A
Frank.
little bit of Frank.
A little bit of Frank with a little bit of Frank.
Oh my goodness. What was
Infracted
that
all
from?
over that.
Get,
A little bit of room. A rack.
get your frack together.
Frickety frack.
Put it all in the back.
Put your frack in.
Then put that shit in a crack factory.
Yosemite Sam.
Get all your
Frickin'
fracks,
fracking.
but it's all ready. All your fracks all ready together. But get it all together and put it in. It's already in a shit factory, but do it.
Yeah, but what you been up to though, Theo?
Just a good unravelment, brother. Was at work last few days, just kicking it with the people. They're out of control, yo. It's everyone's aliens. They just come in and say weird ass shit, bro.
Yeah, they do.
They
Yeah,
don't say normal shit. They're talking about like DMT and aliens and like, oh, weird. Must be a simulation. I'm like, Aaron, if you don't stop. But it was just fun shit, bro.
It's the context of the age.
My one coworker, I was dropping a lot of chaos magic yesterday, and my one coworker, this younger girl, she was like, "Hey, Theo, do you ever do mushrooms? Do you have an opinion on?" I was like, "Oh shit." I was like, "Can I get your number though?" All right, but yeah, they're all right. Travel.
Yeah, can I get them digits though? And then I can explain more.
Even though, like, a little bit of a dose could be really
in depth on this.
Even if you have a tolerance to mushrooms, it's a good health supplement. But deep space travel, AI, virtual reality. But I got her number though. So all this, she got a good
Use
deal.
translational concept terms. Becoming your
So I'll explain more to her as.
Listen. Don't pull the Chakra Khan.
I just want to share. I'm not going to pull Chakra Khan. Like, see how
This world is all about pulling the Chakra Khan. That's all it's about.
That's all it is. Even if you don't want to, they'll be like, "What up, Chakra Khan?" I'll be like, "Shit."
Don't let her touch your chakras. You hear me?
I like, see what that happened was. Look, I'm looking at your aperture right now. You got like a Kabbalah on you. Turn around with me. Look, see that Kabbalah?
Yeah.
That's you. All right, come here.
Look over there, right over there. Yeah.
Right here. Get behind my iris. I'm behind your iris, but you get behind.
Turn
mine.
around and let me see your aura again. Yeah.
Turn around and I'll make it clap. No, your aura. Well, yeah, your body is kind of like connected to your aura. Okay. Damn. All right, keep going.
Yeah, that aura.
I'll have a reading one of these days, baby.
The oracle.
That
The
aura.
aura.
That aura.
Cannot be oracleized.
He said that aura be Bora.
That's the same thing as people saying, "Yeah, I know that Bible scripture. I go to church on Sunday."
Like, free paper. You can use it to roll up your weed. That's the best thing about the Bible, though. Real shit. Free rolling papers.
Oh no.
I remember.
Y'all ain't never opened that gate.
I opened that gate though on Lionsgate and them. I was like 420. I think it was like aperture 97. I don't even know, not 97, but yeah.
No.
The Bible blunt. That shit tasted like Corinthians. That tasted like shit. Tasted like
we talking up your mom, Jehovah's Witness lady.
Psalms, okay. Maybe Genesis, just because Adam and Eve bullshit, right?
Oh, I thought you said Baby
Psalms,
Genesis.
and then
That's my rap name.
Proverbs. Okay, Theo, you're supposed to incline your ear to a proverbial saying.
Baby Genesis does not have sayings. Baby Genesis only uses every word once. The rap. It's a new rap style.
Genesis is the beginning, so you know you gotta take it back to the beginning, right?
Genesis.
It's really Revelation revealing the beginning. Okay.
Imagine Adam and Eve are just babies. How would they even walk around? But other than that, that's neither here nor there. Let's get some coffee.
Their fingers are
Wait.
walk with their fingers.
I know that somebody had to feed them.
Listen,
Who was the mother?
Don't look too deep into the story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
they
find-
were just
don't
made
look at
as
that.
adults in the story. That's why he had
You may
his ribs
find holes.
from him on the 6th day or something.
I'm like, I want a rack of ribs. It's like, you are my lamb, the lamb of God. Can I get a rack of ribs off you though? I'm about to go make a whole multi
holy lamb, I'm hungry.
Bro,
It's a
the whole
middleman.
thing is, Adam and Eve is an allegory for mole people. There was thousands and millions of mole people, and they were all Adams and Eve. That's fucked up.
Mole people.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's a weird fact right there. Like, who did take? They never was babies though. Theo,
Ooh, they never made
Who
the
said
story
they was
right.
never babies?
Adam
They've
and
never
Eve.
made
Who said that though?
Adam and Eve are mole people, bro.
The Bible said it.
No, the Bible doesn't say anything about what age they were.
They could have been.
They could have been children. You don't
it
know if they were
said-
children. They have a
Could have been.
depiction of them being adults.
No, it
But
said.
They said they used image. So if you figure whatever your image in your mind of God was, so when you read that scripture now and it says they were created in His image, now you
Yeah.
associate that with
But no, it said, look,
But it-
God made a man. It didn't say God made a baby or a boy. He made a man.
No, but their understanding was childlike because in the sense that they followed, right? So it's like they were His creation to obey Him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
like kids would.
I understand that, because that's like Theo taking two people that don't know nothing and putting them in a place and saying, "Hey, y'all listen to everything I say, because y'all don't know shit."
It would be like if a tardigrade had a bunch of mole people growing on its back, and another tardigrade was like, yes, we will have plenty of people.
Okay, I'm gonna just tell the truth on all of it. I'm gonna just break the cycle right now and tell y'all that story is just the story, the regular story. Because when we have a kid, we be God to that kid. We raising that kid in our own garden, which is our house, and we're trying to teach it some new shit. And that motherfucker never listen. Still don't listen right to this day. And then when he do listen, he listening to a parent that's crazy.
The one that you chose, the other half of you that you chose. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, you're talking about
the story of Adam and Eve is just our story.
Because Daddy.
we had planned it and we planned it over and over again, the same story, because it's raw.
Nandati Nandati Mahadeva.
Nah, it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be mad if they get to heaven and Jerry Springer break the case. It'll be like,
He the one open at the
are
gate
not
Get
the
the
father.
with the
They about to go on that other tour. Can't deal with
What you
that.
got going on over here? All these flags.
You can't deal with that.
You can't be the father because you're the divine mother.
Yeah, you gotta deal with the Venus star. Like, you'll just be
What's up,
braided
Wes?
into everything. Gotta be that.
Wesley, he on the game.
Sound different today, Theo.
Is Wesley on the game or something?
Nah, brother.
Yeah.
His shirt matches.
Ava.
School.
No, we-
That's school.
Flip my camera.
Look, we were in the same colors, blue and yellow.
Huh.
Not me and Wesley though. Me and Wesley, yeah, we're in the same
Hey,
color.
that is crazy to think about. I never thought about that though. Said that they yeah, man, that's fucking crazy. Cause the birth of a human is just so much got to be taken care of for that person to even eat. You got to be fed. It got to be changed. All type of shit. They got to be cleaned.
It's a production. It's a production.
I think Adam and
Life
Eve is an
production.
allegory for the thoughts and feelings, and the garden is
No,
our
they was
mind.
magic babies. They didn't have genitals yet. Remember in the
Oh,
pictures?
wow.
They never had.
What if
Well, some of
They
them.
didn't even have belly buttons.
It's like an alien smooth body.
They didn't have belly buttons either. They wasn't. They did, but they wasn't supposed to have belly
Hold on.
buttons.
Who's to say that
Oh,
they
no.
didn't, right? So they were all unformed like God, you know, unformed, whatever, just chilling. And at the moment that they ate the fruit, that's when it changed. That's when they came into the earth. Because I saw something like that on my Lucy moment. Damn it. All right, so when I went to Catholic school, I don't know if you know, but there's a Hail Mary prayer. Hail Mary,
Full of grace.
Mother full of grace, something or the other. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that part of that prayer goes, "Blessed is the fruit that thy womb, Jesus," something like that. Whatever. So that always stuck out with me because I was like, were they comparing her to a plant? Like I couldn't, you know, I'm like
Yeah.
10, 12, I don't know what the fuck I'm listening to all these spells. So later on when I looked it up, I was like, they were talking about Mary being the fruit, because in the English Bible, you know, people are referred to as trees and fruits of your labor and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know, and labor also is work and giving birth. Labor.
Yeah. The afterbirth is the tree of life.
And Adam and
It's
Eve aren't the
work.
first
It's
people.
production.
The,
Genesis.
You know?
the afterbirth is the
So-
tree of life.
Sure. Or from.
Like-
Adam and Eve are just
Like when
another
you
set
take
of
the
people.
afterbirth out, that's what it looked like. It just got the tree of life right there on it.
Yeah.
Garden
But
people.
what I'm saying,
Yeah, Adam
That-
did.
that's where
Adam
that-
had Tyrannosaurus Rex, and he had a woolly
They've
mammoth.
made people before that. That's like in the second making of things.
What about Joan Jetstream and Tommy Afterburn? Those were the real Adam.
Yeah, you read
He
Genesis
said
at the
Tommy
beginning.
Afterburner.
Kind of, one God shows up and he creates everything, and then another set of gods show up, and then recreate everything. And then they make this garden where they make Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Then they start growing mushrooms
Out
and
of the
weed
things
and
that were already
ayahuasca.
created.
Hey, yeah, they take the garden. They make the garden, right? Create the garden.
Build the
Whoever the leader is creates this garden, and he try to raise two people, not in the society of what they were already in.
people are two concepts.
It was already, mankind already existed. Then
I don't know. I'm still
then
confused with the
after
story. I don't
he
know who
failed
made
in
the
this
story.
experiment of him trying
That's
to
some real ass shit right
manipulate
there.
That's
these two
why-
The
people.
Canaanites make the story.
Because
They were
Once he
out-
fails
they
in
were
that,
desert people.
the guy who came
And
down
it
to
was
the
out,
kids start killing each
It was
other.
right after the Bronze. It was right after the Bronze Age where civilization was changing up from when it used to be. They had like cool civilizations, but then a lot of people turned into raider tribes where they had to like fend on their own and was always on the move. So they was like hunter gatherers, but for people.
Much love, Chris
So
Nelson.
everybody had their own god going around, and the
Yeah.
Yahweh was like God.
Yeah,
And it
then
was
one-
different Yahweh gods too. But then once one group got stronger and they would pray on Yahweh to help them like raid the next clan because that's what he was there for. And
Yeah.
then it was different Yahwehs around. But then once one of them got stronger, they made it so that only their Yahweh version was the story to be told because they was leading and they wanted to get all the people to be assimilated with each other with all the different religions and stuff. So they started taking different information from different gods like El that already existed for a long time that was like all
I was
kind and
gonna say
tender and
that.
stuff, and they merged
Yeah,
them with Yahweh and all
Yeah.
of the different
but
stories that we hear
no,
now, like the Garden of Eden and stuff like that.
but Ty, you just tied it together. I don't know if you knew.
He said
So
eat baked weed brownies.
okay, so all the Yahwehs, right? You have a bunch of Yahwehs. And then the head Yahweh became El Yahweh. So if you look at it in English, right? You know how you have, oh, it's a man, it's a man, it's a man. Ah, it's the one. The L. So when you go to
Yeah.
Spanish now, what's El? The, right? El and La.
Oh yeah.
It's the.
It was like
So
Alley Cat and the Ben Gestures planted plans of prophecy for Kwisatz
Because
Haderach.
the
Like
just
over and
means
over.
God.
yeah, the. That's why Theo, 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 theology, theosophy. So so which is also, if you look at the letters, the T, the H, and the H, if you take off the legs, it's just the L. You know, THE, H, and the E, or yeah, it's the same letter, same fucking letters, different
Yeah.
strokes.
Same strokes, different, same, whatever.
So you just become the one, L1.
It's like any old L could land down, and he just fresh out of a trip. So it's like, I'm God, hello. And he came down so rattled off his trip that he just was able to.
The thing is, everybody knows now this is what everybody does when they come back from an experience.
Yeah.
They come back with the perception. Now we just throw the name on there. Oh, I'm Jesus, or this one's Messiah, because those are good translations to manipulate people. But before that, they were just using whatever term that they would use.
Yeah, and
I came back from a trip, and I've had the understanding that I'm God, and y'all all should listen to me.
Yeah,
And
cause
y'all get a part of me. Real shit.
Yeah, like I'm the only one here, so I
I'm
know.
And they did that a lot
Yeah.
more back then.
You're all a
for
bunch of
survival.
fake asses, and there's no psychological system or anything like that that's going to tell me otherwise. So, yeah, start doing what I say,
I know. So
or
it
fight me
sound.
for it.
What if the
But
apple
he-
was
he
really
is
a
so
mushroom?
Well,
What if?
hold on. Yes, that's what I was
Yeah.
getting at. So
The thing is, what if
when
they
I
keep
look at
injecting the story till you keep on trying to make it something?
Yeah, but the stories you can inject with and give meaning, whatever meaning you want to give to them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They'll inject the story into something that didn't even actually exist in the
It's like
paradox of your
inoculating the story into the
outbreak,
spawn bag.
but make it something that was. It's like, what if Darth Vader wasn't Luke's real father? What if?
Oh,
How does that
oh.
really play any existence in our actual play out? But it doesn't. But we can inject
There's
it
a
into
lot-
our story and make it like it's a
And
real
make
play
it
out.
like it's a real.
All of
Yeah.
those worlds, like these worlds we live in, because we're talking. When we stop talking, we'll die on our back. We'll just be, what else happened? Here we are. We're still here. A lot of that contractual shit.
So yes, it was mushroom.
Yeah,
It
but
was
that's
fruit. Like damn, it's a parallel, it's a mirror. So when you ate of that fruit, you became that concept of why you shouldn't have eaten from it.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
the stories just sound like campfire stories now when I hear them, because we can't go back further and far enough to even understand.
No, you can. That's what I was telling you. If you go to the Muslim version of it, it shows you the body. It shows you the concepts of the body, and if you see the concept of the body, now that, remember I told you when you're solving for X, when you plug that equation in, the whole thing changes, right? So it's the same thing. When you go back, if you look at the Muslim creation story, it shows you what the body. It shows you the creation. I don't know.
It's a paradox. See, once we
not a
get to the, we're
paradox.
not gonna create reality until like 5,000 more years from now. Then we gonna create this place. But right now, it ain't happened yet.
That's because you haven't seen all the pieces.
The thing is, creation stories were just old versions of them injecting stuff into existence. But
In
no
order
one
to
keeps
survive.
realizing that this is nothing new. It's just that this is what people keep doing.
That's what it
Yeah,
seems
most
like.
people only go into it when a source is survival. That's how the religions was able to like conquer the people back in the day, or an idea was able to be ingested by massive groups of people because I actually can use this to survive. And then when they was like literally had to protect themselves from tribes that would come and take their women and money and stuff, I'm really going to pray to this God, they said, so we can stay safe. What's that story again? I gotta memorize that story. But really, if you're not in survival mode, then that story, like you said, is a campfire story. You're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's something comic book. But it's still cool though. But
Survival
it's
mode.
Yeah, even that was a concept to survive.
I said all the realities outside of reality that we create. We take everybody there. Hey, look, come look at this place right here. I'm telling you, it's better than that one over there.
Yeah, it's what they were trying to put on. Even if they find like, oh, this right here is now something special, right? Then another group will go, well, our group used to know about that special. It's this thing, and look, this MacGuffin is that special.
I think God
this
ran
this
the
MacGuffin
program
here must
first,
be that
now
special.
we on the playback could explain deja vu. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Somebody started the program and then we just on replay mode right now. This already happened. We just replaying it back to ourselves. Then you're gonna take them headphones off.
In a quantum way, but also we're radiating. Do now radiation. It's like anything can, even beyond all that shit that already happened just now. It's like infinite possibility.
Yeah,
New things happen.
infinite.
We can be in the world. We can be of the world. We can be in this world, that world.
And it also gives like a fractal illusion of the actual outplay that was actually really happening amongst billions of different, people that were actually doing things, into making them believe that they were all kind of entangled into this one God, one belief. They weren't. Tons of them didn't even care about some version of Yahweh because they were over there dealing with Shaklak and his ass was the destroyer of 30,000 universes 1,000 times before this one. And they had multiple concepts and stories, and they all told their version of it. And this is what people do.
I mean, I totally understand your aperture diameter radius, but Shuklak Rakhaim needs some respect on his name. I'm just saying. No.
That's what they would do, yes. You got a whole.
You can't forget about the side characters.
Hey,
that's the main character. Don't forget about the side one.
No, they only don't because every story only got the main character. Everybody else didn't exist. It was nobody else but them.
Yeah.
That's why it's like called ellipsism.
It's like before Batman and Superman and them was the Phantom, but his character wasn't as famous as Superman. So Superman is the one that everybody gets the movies about now. Yeah. He's the one that lived on to long stories.
Yeah, Superman. Batman and Robin. Look, Batman, always stood out. But that's how it is. But now they start seeing that everybody got their own story, so the characters that they throw in there, they start showing they twist in their story.
Yeah. And that's what people are doing now in this age, where they're like, well, what about Buddha? What about this one? What about that one? It's just the different characters of different ages that were, playing out these roles that we love to kind of, like see in ourselves. Like every day is this, a trial of existence, because it's like Ty was saying, for survival.
It's like whenever we get deeper into that world of mundane, if we're trying to make everything special, it gets more and more mundane. It's like people got tricked into thinking that every day was just part of their story, like it's in the middle somewhere. We don't know if that motherfucker is beginning or ending. Like, it could be the last time to do anything. That's why Make Heaven Now. That's why Do Now Radiation is like stop holding back or saving out. It's like anything we think we're going to do it now.
And it's also because of a great following that we perceive that it must have some kind of, great perspective or, great prophecy or whatever. But it doesn't actually have to do that to have great following. It's just like we've realized now with TikTok videos. The biggest TikTok video may not teach you anything. He may have he may have 1 billion views, but it may not show you anything that has to do with anything in your conceptual.
Yeah. But it'd be dummy interesting. It's like, okay, what they gonna do with it?
But yeah, it draws the attention.
And that's like the main thing. It's fun. It's like, it's so fun to get lost. It's like but that's like the deep work, is to be like, I'm lost. Like, this is meaningless, but it's probably some esoteric shit. Everything with a grain of salt.
That be them weird videos, like the one guy, it looked like he was about to clean his rims, and then he started putting mustard and ketchup and all type of flour.
Kills my reality. True, like he'll be eating a piece of pizza, and then he just throws the whole pizza into a fan, and then starts breaking the wall open, putting a cucumber in it, putting a bunch of potato in it.
Those are aliens. Okay, guys.
Those are aliens, bro. Those are more people.
Yeah, you be in it too, man. You ain't gonna put no mayonnaise. You ain't gonna put some mayonnaise on it. Chop that cucumber up and put it in that wall. You gotta, so it can fit everywhere.
They got ASMR where a woman's just putting cottage cheese down with a bunch of bubble wrap and just stepping on it and like putting mustard on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not human.
Yeah, it's like,
neither am I. Hey, none of us are human.
It's the aliens, right? They gotta play with their food. They don't know. They don't eat it. Clearly, they're not eating it, so they don't know what to do with it. So it's like, I'll just make a hole and put it in, like you said, injecting ideas and beliefs, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to know where all my food comes from if I'm gonna eat it.
That's what.
Where are you coming from?
That's what also another tribe will do to another tribe. Say they beat up this tribe and they've taken over these people, and now they've had all the next generation. When they're telling these people about what was happening before, they inject their belief into their past. Yes. Like their other people didn't have a belief before.
Kind of like they inject meat at the store with salt water so it'll last longer.
And they start, after they start being around the people for a while, like the one dude did in Rome, they start seeing, oh, these people ain't that bad. These people ain't even evil.
And I can't even demonize these people because all the shit I was trying to throw rocks and hide my hand, throw rocks in my own head. I got to demonize these people, realizing they're just like me. And then that really,
okay. It's kind of like, okay, like say they somebody like in the 50s sung a song, right? And then somebody in the 2000s sings the same song with so you go and search for the old song, but all you can find is the new version. That's until you kind of deep search until you may find a glimpse of the song that was sung in the 50s, or maybe like a script or maybe just a slight write-up of it. But it's been so overwritten by the new version that everybody believes now. If you go to anybody in the world and you go, hey, you remember that song from the 50s? They're like, no, what's his name sung that song?
Yeah, the tardigrade that they fall back on, they die on the back of themselves to the point where the tardigrade they fall back on, this is Earth, hey. They're like, no, that's Raekwon Masset. He just used a sample from another tardigrade, which he was living on the surface of.
It's becoming
Another one from a shaman who was whistling, or all type of shit.
That's why Lil Wayne went and remixed everybody's song. He's like, I
Yeah.
know how history works. Y'all gonna remember me.
No, that's what it really is too. It's like every real Aperture artist is out here collecting all of the most ancestral ancient tone, because we're all
And-
listening to dead people shit from billions of years ago.
Because also why people love quoting people from the other, because if they can kind of grab onto that hype and use that hype as their own existence. Well, the Lord said you should do this, and he's
I got it
playing
from
you
you,
on
Gas
a
Tyson.
manipulation that was injected into your programming.
Early on.
Yeah.
It made you not eat or made you not run outside and do something bad against your mom. So somebody called that out years later. It's like MK Ultra.
Yes. Before they even knew what MK Ultra was. Yeah.
Uh-huh. They just put
Mortal
MK Ultra. I'm
Kombat
using that
Ultra.
as another term from history.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Back to the
That's how
Mac.
we relate.
Yeah, but I'm about to. I gotta tap out, y'all. We'll be back later, YouTube. About to. I gotta go get ready for work. I'll do, and then we gonna come back if I ain't gotta do nothing else.